We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And up first, it's Miss GB, Natasha Jonas. She weighed in at 135 pounds even, standing 5 foot 8 inches tall. She's got a reach of 65 inches. And going up against her is the blonde bomber, Ebony Bridges. Fights out of New South Wales, Australia, and won the IBF Bantamweight title in March of 2022.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
Miss GB, Natasha Jonas. She fights out of Liverpool, UK, and won the WBO junior middleweight title in February of 2022. Ebony the Blonde Bomber Bridges. She's 5 foot 1 inches tall, weighed in at 116 pounds, and has a 60.2 inch reach.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebony, the Blonde Bomber Bridges.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Fantastic punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Jab misses. Do you believe what we're seeing? After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter shot by her. We wanted action, and they are delivering. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
She's ready to be finished, but you've got to be smart, otherwise she'll... Now I don't want you to load up. Don't go looking in there for one shot at a time. Set her up. You'll take her out. She's ready to go. She's smashed, man. She's hurt.
Go back, win the round. It's only one round that you've lost.
Otherwise, she'll see it and she might wiggle her way out.
Here's what we're doing. We're going to forget that round. It was a bad round. We had bad round.
Right. Don't give her no free shots. Keep smart.
Go back out there and we make sure the next rounds are good.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Phil, that's it. Just stop.
And blow it now. So I need you to get back out there and switch on.
There's the bell to start round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
She wasn't ready for that counter. And Ebony Bridges is rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counter shot? You don't want to trade shots. Catch and shoot. These two were made for each other. Good counter punching. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good work. Don't forget that jab. Don't get carried away.
Use it. Switch on. Get this boxing back together.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget that jab. And don't get carried away.
You've let her back into the fight. You are much better than...
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading.
Come on! Switch on! Get your boxing back together.
Get that jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get your mind back on the job like we trained. Get back out there and...
Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab does not score. Just missing with the right uppercut. They're both trying for a knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Throw it from your mind.
Taking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit.
I need you to go back out there, and I need you to win this one. So get your mind.
Don't go looking in there for one shot at a time. Just set her up, you'll take her out. She's ready to go. She's smashed. She's hurt. She's ready to be finished. But you've got
Don't give her anything. Go back, win the round.
there and finish her. Don't let her get back into the...
Get it from your mind. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching up.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't go looking in there for one shot.
Get your mind back on the job. Get back out.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
She's ready to go. She's
Switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get
Back at it in round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Good counter shot by her. The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Natasha Jonas on wobbly legs. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And the blonde bomber sinks down to the canvas. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Let's go out there.
Gotta be smart, otherwise she'll see it, she'll wiggle her way out. Get in.
It was a bad round. We have bad rounds. That's fine. We don't care.
You're getting your timing already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit. She can't figure you out.
And use it. Switch on. Get the...
Right. Keep smart. You were thinking, you were...
You've done all of your work, all through camp, to get here and block.
Good work. Don't forget that jab. And don't get carried away.
On. You got this. You can do
The referee
this.
calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Now I need you to go back out. I need you to win the next one.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Perfect counter shot. Do you believe what we are seeing? Incredible work rate. A perfect counter lands. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The straight right just misses. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Switching off. You switched off completely.
The defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
That's a terrible round. So come on. You've let her...
At the time, set her up. We'll take her out. She's ready to go. She's smashed, man. She's hurt. She's ready to go. She's finished. But you've got to be smart.
And put it back on her this round. That...
Then finish her. I don't want you to load up.
Able to win this round. So get your mind back. Get your focus.
Oh, she's ready to go. She's smashed. She's hurt. She's ready.
Boxer. Just be smart. Just get your
And that'll
shots
do
off.
it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't.
It's only one round that you've lost. So don't even worry about it. Cast it from your mind.
On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Beautiful counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That jab misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here?
Are you all right? Are you okay?
To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. This round... Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Then that.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Now I needed to go back out. I needed to win the next one. So
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget that jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the
each. Go back, win the round. It's only one round.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't go looking in there for one.
Let's change what we're doing. We're going to forget that round. It was a bad round.
She's smashed, man. She's hurt. She's ready to go.
And we go back out there and we make sure the next round.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
There's the bell to start round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
She scores with that counter. The straight right just misses. Nice defense avoiding the right uppercut. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
There's a counter shot. She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. That left hook missed. The straight right just misses. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching up.
She's hurt. She's ready to be finished. But you've got to be smart.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Yeah. Don't let her get back into the fight. Keep smart. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots.
To get back out there and switch on. You
Anyway, think about the defense on the end of what you do.
switched off completely. Get your mind back in the game.
Getting your timing already. That right hand's beautiful.
So come on. You've let her back into the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Good work, man.
Come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. And put
There's the bell for round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. She got clipped by that counter. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. She knocked the wind out of her, and it took her off her feet. Look at this replay.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Are you okay? You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.